my role now these days is a lot more overseeing than it is actually brewing, which is why I've been in brewing professionally for about 15 years now. But I still get out there a fair amount, but more of a brewer's role out there on the floor. It depends. We do a lot of shared roles here, so if you're a brewer for Allagash, you're working in the brew house, creating wort. You're also working in the cellars, monitoring fermentation, removing yeasts, processing beer for packaging, and you're even doing some kegging and some bottling. So that's kind of the way we choose to have people operate here, is doing a lot of different things. But it's a lot of cleaning. That's what people often say, and it's very much the truth. It's a lot of cleaning, and it's a lot of monitoring whatever parameters we've set for a certain beer. So we want it to be this gravity and this pH and this concentration and so on. And so there's a lot of that monitoring and whatever. But it's physical work. You're on your feet all day long, running around a lot. We have a pretty high-paced atmosphere. And usually the brewers are managing several things at once, several brews, or maybe a brew and they're prepping a tank, or they're adding yeast. It's pretty demanding. It's pretty high-paced, and it definitely takes some good skills. It takes good knowledge of the process, but it also takes a lot of practice on our specific systems, because it's a lot of timing. It's a lot of being very familiar and comfortable in your surroundings, because it's fast and it's ever-changing. We don't have an exact formula per se, to be honest. I mean, having a degree in some kind of food science background, or from one of the brewing courses that are out there, there's several of them. It's certainly an advantage. It would help to come into the process with a knowledge base. Someone who's homebrewed a lot, that certainly helps too. But really, for us, first and foremost, we look for the right personality fits, hard workers, and passionate people. A lot of the other stuff we can really train people on. We can get people up to speed, but you can't train passion. You can't train hard work. You can't train the right personality fit. So, that's always what we look for first and foremost. We have just an incredible group of people who work here who just are incredibly passionate in what they do. Very into what we're doing, and so that's first and foremost. Now, if that person also has experience in another brewery, or has experience with some type of coursework, that's certainly a bonus too. But people often don't realize when they say they want to get into the brewing industry, they don't really know what they're getting into, because it does have this kind of romantic feel to it, like making beer all day long, and it is great. I mean, and all our staff loves working in the brewing industry. It's a great industry to be in. But I think the thing that people often forget is it's hard work. It's a lot of hard work, and it doesn't fit every personality. It takes a lot of multitasking, on your feet, working hard. And not everybody fits into those things. So.